do this video on if you're thinking about buying a home and maybe you need to combine resources. And sometimes combining resources are that you are two couples that are buying a home together. And if you're going in and you're buying a home with a friend or a family member, it's really important to lay out all the what ifs. It's always great to go and look for homes and think about all the exciting stuff that you're going to do in a home. What's not great is talking about the problems and the things that can happen. Now, when you're married, sometimes, you don't have a choice, and well, maybe you do, but, when you're a friend or when you're a family member, sometimes people will get a little more maybe lax in talking about, what the expectations are. So I think it's really important to lay out what are the expectations here? Are we splitting the payments 50-50? Who's going to take care of the maintenance? If you're two friends that are buying together, what happens if one of you falls in love and decides, I'm going to follow my new love and move cross country and I don't want to live here anymore? What does that look like? Having those discussions and knowing what the plan is will make it a lot easier for you. It's not always going to be perfect. What happens if one of you gets laid off or get fired from your job or your salary gets cut in half? Like, what does that look like? I think what's important is that you have a discussion with a mortgage professional, that you each know each other's credit. What if one of you is really not a good payer? Then that might be a red flag that the one that's really not a good payer is going to have excuses. No judgment, but you know what? A lot of times past history will show that someone that's slow about paying their bills might be slow about paying the bills with you. So you want to have those discussions. I gave the example of, what happens if you fall in love. Does that mean that the other party is going to be able to refinance you off? Does that mean that they have to sell it? The other exploration is seeing like, hey, what can we qualify for just on our own? And if you need your friend or family member to buy the house, make certain that you have all of those discussions. The other thing is you could take it one step further and get a legal document drafted that lists every single thing that the other party is responsible for. For instance, if one of you loves to do landscaping, but the other doesn't, then okay, is that the one that does the lawn mowing, or do you hire a landscaper? So there's a lot to consider when you want to buy property with friends and family. Have the uncomfortable discussions. For those that it's worked for, I've done a number of transactions like that, and it can work really well. It can also allow you to be able to buy maybe in an area that you can't buy in because you don't have enough income, but yet when you bring in friends and family, you can all do it together. But again, have the tough conversations. It's not always easy having discussions about money and responsibilities, but the more that you can have those uncomfortable conversations up front, the better off that you'll be. So if you're considering buying a home with friends and family, send a message, DM family, and we look forward to helping you. And if you've ever done anything like this, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.